Power of positivity during lockdown. Right now there's plenty of doom and gloom on the internet and YouTube. So I thought I would do a video that I hope will give people some ideas on how to move through this difficult time in a positive way to create a brighter future. Looking to date a Filipina or already dating or married to a Filipina? I use my experiences around my relationship with my Filipino wife of 6 years, as well as my professional experience as a qualified relationship counsellor for over the past 10 years. Are you after resources, tips and information for a successful relationship with your Filipina and to maintain it well into the future? No problems, just take a moment to subscribe and press the bell icon to get all our future videos, and I promise you'll never miss out again. With the current situation, it's easy for people to lose hope and sight of the future, but really this is an opportunity to work on ourselves and to be more fulfilled in life as we go forward after this crisis passes. I know many will say, how can they remain positive after losing their income and possibly their job? And how can they pay their bills? And you're right, many people have uncertain futures right now, but this being the case, you still have the ability to control your own destiny through all of this. Instead of focusing on what you've lost and what you can't control, start to look at what is good and what you can control. After all, worrying and focusing on things you have no control over is a total waste of time and will get you nowhere. Use your problem-solving skills to set yourself up after this crisis has passed. That is called being prepared for the future, so when the time and opportunity presents itself, you'll be ready to go forward and create your new life. That's right, it all starts and ends with you, not what the virus has done to the world which you're a part of. We start to do this by looking at the positives or the things in our lives we still have that we're thankful for. Things like our family that we get to at least have another day with, as so many every day aren't being afforded this. Be thankful for our health that we still have despite all the people in the world who aren't as lucky every day. And I'm not just talking about the virus, but all the people who die from heart attacks, cancers, strokes and accidents each day, and the list will go on. If we have family and friends for support and we can see not everything is dark, then we can find some motivation to create a better future. No matter what we have lost in terms of our job or money, we can create a new life going forward. Sure, it may be somewhat different from the old life that we were used to, but change should be embraced. One chapter in your life will close and another will open with a whole new chapter and story where you get to be the author and create the best story of your life. In essence, you're starting over again with a clean slate. How exciting this can be, but we must have the drive to achieve the new life and look at what opportunities we can take to achieve that ultimate goal. Remember, I'm talking about goals and not dreams. The difference between a goal and a dream is that a dream is just that. We don't act on it and keep dreaming. A goal is realistic, measurable and achievable. So start looking now at what life you want to have after this crisis has passed and set some goals on how to achieve this new life. Right now you have no excuses, as most of us have plenty of time. We can choose to either sit down and feel sorry for ourselves that we've lost our jobs and income, or we can start to create a new life a little bit each day. This can be in any area of our lives, not just around future employment, although if you want a career change or to upskill, what a great time to do so if that's possible for you. But that aside, working on your own self-improvement and that around your relationships are going to be very valuable in your life. As I said at the start, look at the positives and look at what you can control rather than looking at the negatives. When all we can see are the negatives, we become negative as a person. And the more we dwell on the negatives, the more it will affect those around us, who are usually the ones we love the most. Now, to be blunt, if you've lost a job and income through no fault of your own, then move on. You can't change that fact. Accept it and move forward. That's what winners do. Winners go looking for opportunities, no matter how different they may be to what they did in the past. Take the opportunity to spend quality time with your partner, kids and family, or if you have a girlfriend or wife overseas, spend time chatting with them and enhancing your relationship, or even think about learning her language. Now imagine her surprise when you can have a conversation in her language and think how that will improve your relationship. Chat with her about the plans for the future. This is all positive conversation and helps to have something to look forward to into the future. Why not spend time reading books that you've always wanted to read and watch less news on TV, which is only going to bring your mood down at the end of the day? And the same goes for a lot of false information and scaremongering that's going on YouTube at the moment. Forget all that stuff, and as a result, you'll remain a much more positive person. And as I said earlier, what better opportunity to study a new course to commence a new career? You now have time, and there are so many online courses available for those lucky enough to be in a position to do so. There are many possibilities out there, and if we take the time to think and look at what we want to do and how we can achieve it. Thinking positively requires thought each and every day. In our own minds, we need to make that decision that we're going to be positive in much the same way that we're responsible for our own happiness. And yes, we are. No one should ever be given the power to make you unhappy. That is nuts. So instead of thinking that I can't do this or that, think to yourself that you can do this or that. Changing those little negative words in your mind can make all the difference in our outlook. Accept what has happened and accept the new challenge that has been placed in front of you. This is the difference between winners and losers. The winners get up after being knocked down and they look for solutions. Set the goals and then they have the determination to achieve that each and every day. The losers will focus on the negatives, feel sorry for themselves and have no vision or drive to achieve, and so they're defeated in life. If you have lost as a result of this crisis, make a decision right now and make a promise to yourself that you won't be defeated. Sit down right now and think about how you want to write your story going forward, and then set your goals. Then go after achieving your goals each and every day, knowing you are doing something positive and great in your life that you will thank yourself for in the time to come. Now, I'm not saying this is all easy, and it does take a lot of thought and effort each and every day, but it's well worth it. Don't waste another day focusing on what you have no control over, and live life. After all, the sun will rise and the earth will turn, and you will certainly have a future. You just need to decide what that future will look like for you. Feel free to like and share the video, subscribe and press the bell icon for future videos. Thanks for watching. I appreciate your support. Take care and bye for now.